Hi, this is Blaine Cluten for Cluten Law. I'm answering the question today about what is the difference between civil case and a criminal case. And at a very base level, I think it's important to understand when you're looking at a case caption, it will say names on either side of the V. So it will say either state versus person, or it will say person versus person. And that's going to be your first clue about whether it's a civil case or a criminal case. And if it's a criminal case, that's a case that's brought by the government or the, the society against an individual. And if it's a civil case, that's where private parties are bringing actions against one another. The second thing to think about with the difference between these criminal cases versus civil cases is what the remedy is at law. And the remedy at law in a criminal case is fairly broad, kind of depending on what kind of criminal case it is. But in general, what they're looking at is either a imprisonment duration, and that can be depending on the level of it, either more or less than a year, a fine, or community service, and then treatment, or it can be all four of those things. And there's additional items that could be included in a criminal case, such as no contact orders or restitution, and even more than that. But the point is that those are the types of things that a criminal case is looking to resolve and to rehabilitate the person who the offense was committed by, so they don't commit offenses again. At least this is the legal theory behind criminal cases generally. It's a generally accepted principle of criminal cases. In a civil case, the remedy is different. And depending on the type of civil case that it is, you're going to have different types of remedies. So in a contract case, I may be suing for specific performance to enforce an original agreement that I had or parties had between buying and selling something. A remedy could be for a breach of payments, for somebody was buying a car from another individual and they stopped making payments. And now the remedy is, I'm going to sue you for the balance of the payments you didn't make. You can seek declaratory relief. You can seek a dissolution of marriage. You can receive custody, parenting time, child support, spousal support. So this is where it's going to run the gamut, and it's going to depend on the remedy that is being sought between the private party and the other private party. And then very broadly, a civil case is not going to result in imprisonment. So that's another going to be a key distinction between the civil and criminal. These are the basics of the difference between criminal and civil. Of course, this can go much deeper. I mean, this is a great fundamental jumping off point to begin this discussion of the difference. But this is in no way, shape, or form the complete answer. It's just something to get you started so you can understand the fundamental differences between the two. This is Blaine Cluten for Cluten Law. Thank you.